Sara Pascoe was convinced she was going to marry Robbie Williams, because she knew that pop stars were not out of reach. The popular comedian, who is hosting tonight's The Great British Sewing Bee final, is the daughter of singer Sara Pascoe, who was the vocalist and saxophonist in pop band Flintlock in the 1970s. The way her parents met wasn't conventional, as her mum spotted her dad on TV when she was 13 years old and fell in love. She basically stalked him, even sleeping outside the studios where my dad was recording, Sara told the Coventry Evening Telegraph in October 2014. I have photos of him giving her his autograph. And then they fell in love and got married. So of course that's how I thought you got a boyfriend. It took me a long time to realize otherwise. The Mock the Week star, 41, believed this method would work with her crush and spent all her time as a teenager trying to meet Robbie. Get the news you want straight to your inbox. Sign up for a Mirror newsletter here. She was even offered as a backing singer in Nottingham for Pete Conway, Robbie's dad, when she was 19. Sara added, I didn't plan it, but I thought it was divine providence. I thought this is it, I'm going to meet Robbie. I never did meet him though. Thankfully she did manage to move on and started dating fellow comedian John Robbins from 2013 until they broke up on Christmas Day in 2016. The pair would both go on to perform hilarious stand-up shows about the breakdown of their relationship. Sara cracked gags about their split during her 2017 show Lads 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 at the Edinburgh Festival Fringe, while John's show The Darkness of Robbins also focused on their separation. It seems comedians are definitely Sara's type, as she went on to start a relationship with Aussie joker Steen Raskopoulos after meeting at a comedy festival down under in 2018. In an interview with The Big Issue, Sara admitted the pairing was initially kind of my mum's worst nightmare because she became convinced her daughter was about to move to Australia. She added, I've done the opposite to my dad. He married an Australian, I've stolen an Australian back. In an interview with The Guardian, Sara described how women get a lot of stick for only coupling up with comedians, including being called horrible names like gag hag. But she said, the reason I forgive myself is that I used to do gigs 7 days a week, I didn't have a social life. And what tends to happen is that people have a drink after work, which means you're up quite late with people. The couple got married in a low-key ceremony in 2020 and they became parents earlier this year. Sara announced she was expecting a baby last year when she told a fan on Instagram that she was 5 months pregnant at the time of filming the Sewing Bee Christmas special. In November, Sara posted a string of snaps on social media showcasing her blossoming bump and admitted that she had been shy about posting on her pregnancy following a miscarriage earlier in the year. She then explained that she conceived via IVF, as she opened up in the caption, telling fans, "Love these pictures by @PushGilby from last weekend's gig at Woolwich Works and felt a lot of feelings at seeing my bump so big and proud. I've been shy about posting about my pregnancy, partly my own anxiety after losing one at the beginning of the year, but also awareness of what other people may be going through. There can be so much sadness felt alongside the happiness and luck of others. However, I'm in the 3rd trimester now and realized if I don't post soon, you'll see me with a buggy next year and think I stole a kid. Also, I conceived via IVF, so huge love and support to anyone going through it or thinking about it. I want you to get everything you deserve and hope you know how brave you are to go on this journey of the unknown." Sara became a mum for the first time in February this year, and announced the amazing news on social media on Valentine's Day. She uploaded a snap of Steen feeding their new tot in bed with their pet dog, Mouse, snuggling up to him with the comment, "Morning everyone from me and my Valentines." Taskmaster's Sara was sent lots of kind messages from her celeb pals in the comments section, including fellow joker Sarah Millican, who wrote, "Ah, wonderful news. Congrats XXXXXX." In September last year, it was announced that Sara would be taking over hosting duties for the new series of The Great Sewing Bee. She followed on from fellow comedian Joe Lycett, who had replaced Claudia Winkleman as the presenter when it returned from a 3-year hiatus in 2019. Joe took to Twitter to break the news he was leaving, writing, "A bit of news, I loved my journey on It Sewing Bee, but I've decided it is time for me to go. My friend the great Sara Pascoe will be the new host, and I know she will be fantastic. Big love to all the brilliant team, and go Sara." Sara revealed she was beyond excited and very happy to take over the role, and said his style is like that of a 9-year-old with a debit card. The official Sewing Bee Twitter account wrote, "We're bursting at the seams with joy that Sara Pascoe will be joining Sewing Bee as our new host. Welcome to the family, Sara. #SewingBee." Sara is hosting tonight's final, which sees Annie, Brogan, Deborah and Manny competing to be crowned champion of the sewing room. The contestants will have to focus on party clothes this week, making a lycra amorphous dress and then an outfit from all their scraps from the previous weeks. The Great British Sewing Bee airs tonight on BBC One at 9 p.m. Do you have a story to share? Email webfeatures@trinitymirror.com.